Well, you know me, guys. I like to not leave well enough alone, so we're going to take our 39% chance. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Well, there goes nothing.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Kenshi Celebrity Slaves, where we started as a one-armed United City slave, and we're now building an elite death squad of freed Kenshi celebrities, who I might add are badasses. It's time to clean up the remnants of the Traders Guild at Port North. We're very nearly done with this. We've already taken out Lady Kana, who's lying in a gigantic pool of blood over here. Thank you all so much for your continued support on this series, man. You have all been so amazing, and if you're new to the channel and you're a fan of awesome sauce, feel free to subscribe for your daily dose. All right, dudes, what do we got going on? Like I said, Lady Kana is down. It looks like we've got the the anti-slavers are here causing a ruckus, but they are just getting dominated. There's still enough guys left here. We didn't clear the camp out quite enough that the anti-slavers were able to capitalize on that entirely. We got one down over here. We've got, who doesn't have very high attack for some reason. We've got another one down right here. And we've got one fighting here at the moment. I have a feeling they're probably going to get captured. They did... camera. Come on, camera. Cooperate with me here. Okay, now it looks like they did a number on the front guards. So we're going to get in here and help as much as we can. We do need to be careful still because we only have one guy in plate armor, which means most of our guys are going to be fairly susceptible to two-shot kills, by the way. Not just two-shot and you're knocked out. Like being shot twice and you are dead from being hit by these turrets. They do a lot of damage, and when you're wearing light armor and you don't have enough toughness, you can die from being shot twice. So we need to be really careful about that. So let's get moving in here without further ado or gilding of the lily. What do we got? We got one guy over here that I mean, he's just been naked and not dead for a long time. He's guarding one slave. Perhaps that slave can help us with our fight. So let's get over here and help him out. Him or her, I can't really tell because we're so far away. All right, here we go. We made it over to this guy. Sergal, of course, is in the rear. Even though he's our tank, he just doesn't have the strength to carry that armor. So we might think about switching out his armor, at least temporarily. Rykon in there with the first strike. Oh, and he goes down right away. Okay, nice job, nice job. And, of course, he doesn't have any band-aids because we already relieved him of everything important. He is going to get up, unfortunately, unless he bleeds enough from this chest that he has minus 33 by the time he wakes up. I don't think he will. It looks like this guy's kind of on our side now. Before we move in here too quickly, let's take a look and just make sure that those turrets are clear. And I doubt it. Actually, oh, can we even tell? Okay, there's a guy that's sort of, I can't tell if he's actually on that turret. Ooh, who's this? Denbo. Look at those stats, baby. 82 and 85. Man, that guy's the boss. Someday, guys, our entire team of ultimate badasses will be that powerful. Not yet, but it will be. Let's see. What do we got coming in here? Man, this camera sometimes... slave hunters. Okay, they're not super powerful. They're quite weak. But in numbers, they could do a fair bit of damage to us. And one more turret, I think, to check, which is over here. There is a guy in this turret. So why don't we get up there onto this turret? I have a feeling that he's going to be able to get shots on us before we can get close enough to him, but that's okay. We are going to make our way over there. We just want to make sure that we're not running. Actually, before we do that, why don't we clear this building? Because I think there's still guys in here, but I don't think they're equipped. Yeah, here we go. All these dudes, none of them have weapons or anything, so they're all going to be using martial arts. And their martial arts is pretty garbage. So we're going to capitalize on that, see if we can kill those guys. We don't want the... Oh, hi. How are you? Guarding the door. I think your days of guarding the door are pretty much over. Wait, who is this and why? It's a packable with the nomads. Very nice, very nice. Here we go. Get in there, Aviticus. Work on your martial arts. Yeah, baby. Ooh, Rykon knocking him out. He's going to go upstairs and cause some trouble, it looks like. We're going to let him do his thing. We don't really need to watch him. What is Sergal doing, though? I think he's probably... Yeah, he's heading on over here because he's just too slow, right, with that armor. But that's okay because he will get strength experience over time. You can see Sabouts is using his Tessin indoors, which is nice. All right, great job, guys. Great job. Let's get up there with Rykon just to make sure he's doing okay. He is using his Wakizashi indoors. He's coming down for some strikes here. Ooh, big hits. Boy, they're going to get so much stronger late game, too, guys. They're doing really well, but man, are they going to get powerful. That is definitely one of the advantages of having a small team. When these guys fight, and the fights last so much longer. Oh, and look at that. Wait, whoa, 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 what? Why are these anti-slavers attacking us? What? Why? Why would they attack us? We're liberating this place. Oh, God, guys. It's the uniform. Oh, it's because I have a disguise on. Oh, I always forget that. We got to get rid of this stuff. I mean, yeah, we stole it, but like... Oh, man, look at that, guys. Disguise, Traders Guild. So basically, they mistook us for a Traders Guild, and now all these dudes are attacking us. This was a huge mistake on my part. Let's go ahead and let this play out. We can't run away. They're gonna dominate us, but we're gonna get some skill. Oh no, what just happened? Somebody lost an arm. Oh my god, Aviticus. No, 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 no. These guys are so strong. Oh no, guys. This is terrible. Okay, okay, okay. What do we got going on here? Nice. Aviticus is band-aiding himself. Great, 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 great. We do not want these guys getting up and getting in a fight again. Oh, man, guys. This is not good. Okay. We need to, right now, take off all the armor that is a disguise and makes them look like anything that's KOS. Oh, man, we have so much of it, though. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to deal with this, and I'll bring you guys back in if anything dangerous happens. Let's go ahead and let him heal himself up. He's really got to do that. Are these guys in danger of dying? No, they're not. Okay. Neither is Sergal. He's in bad shape, but, man, Aviticus, he's missing a leg now, guys. This is a problem because we don't have a ton of money to get him a good leg. All right, guys, so I've managed to get these guys out of here. Problem is the anti-slavers are still aggroed on us, so... I haven't taken off the faction uniforms yet. I'm going to get these guys out to the beds, get them healed up. We're going to have to... Aviticus Dragon is out of the fight for now until we get him a leg. So I'll have to go over there and get him a leg at some point. I don't really... Yeah. But we will. We'll do that. We'll get him a leg. It's not going to be right this moment. We got to finish sieging this camp first. And the challenging part is how the heck are we going to do that with these anti-slavers in here just dominating everything and being aggroed on us? We also had Rykon disguised as a manhunter, it looks like, because of his helmet, right? So what I'm going to do here is just basically... And I had to drop Rykon's backpack to get him out of there fast enough. But now you can see, right, there's no disguise. So maybe we look like a slave, but that's fine. I don't care about that. Because when we're around these anti-slavers, that's fine. But we do not want to look like a manhunter. Or, in Sergal's case, he had 100% disguise as a Traders Guild, right? So... they were immediately aggroed on him. I didn't even think about that. So live and learn. I think faction uniforms have always been something that's tough to manage, but you just got, if you're going to use them, you got to be super careful. And it's good gear to get early game, but man, it comes with a cost. So you just got to be careful. So we're going to get everybody healed up here again. Go get a limb for Aviticus or just leave him here temporarily while we go finish working on the camp. I'm also going to, you know, stop in here and just see if these guys are still aggro once we kind of like get everybody healed up. I'll do it with somebody fast. Okay, we made our way back in. We're just going to try to clean up some remnants here. The anti-slavers have actually gotten jumped by some guys that have come in here. There was a full platoon of samurai, essentially, that came into town and just started cleaning up. So the anti-slavers are actually in trouble now, which is a bummer because we certainly could have helped them with this. But because we made a mistake, right? Oh, yeah. Welf is... Welf, yeah, he's having a tough time. Let's just take... Yeah, he is actually still hitting, so maybe we can get in there, but man, this just looks super dangerous, guys. I just don't think there's anything we can do to help these guys at this point. I think we really got to keep playing this strategically and continue to clear stuff out. We can certainly maybe release some slaves. I'm not really sure if that's going to do any good, but at least for the time being, what I really want to do is just get in here and post up. See if we can do so without aggroing too much stuff, or anything for that matter. These samurai are certainly going to come in here and try to start healing people. There we go. We got a guy yelling infiltration in here. Now we can certainly fight these guys, I think, pretty easily. But what we need to be very careful of is just watching out there. You guys know I like to be in the action here usually, but What I don't want to do is not be watching the overall picture, because there's lots of dudes out there. Look at how many guys are out there, right? And that could spell a lot of trouble for our group if we're not careful. So I think what we're going to try to do is just kind of infiltrate and see if there's anything in here. Now, we do need food right now, okay? We need food because we're running pretty low on food, so I'm just kind of scanning the loot here. We got some chew sticks over there. That looks great. So we're going to go grab that. We've got some cactus rum and sake. Those are worth money. I'm looking for anything else. That's kind of all I see. So I'm going to go through here and kind of loot up this entire building and show you what we're walking out of here with. So just a little trick here. I wasn't really sure if these anti-slavers were still going to be aggroed on us because we took off all the faction armor. But because we haven't like run out of range and reset the zone, it hasn't reset their aggro. So one trick you can do is I turned off stealth on Rykon, and then I'm going to mouse over these guys and see how he's still red. Yeah, this guy is still aggro. So these are anti-slavers. We need to be really careful, these guys, because they are certainly going to attack us. And that is definitely dangerous, because you saw how quickly they took Aviticus's leg off. We just can't afford that kind of damage right now. So we're going to have to be careful. Another thing I wanted to point out, too, we did open this chest up here with Rykon, and one thing I noticed is that these pearl urns, I don't think I ever knew this. I mean, I've done several playthroughs now, and I really didn't know the value of the pearl urn. So let's compare it to sake, for instance, because we always loot sake, right? It is pretty valuable, but its average sell price is 428 cats, which is a lot of kitties. That's a lot of cats. But look at this. 1 kilogram. It takes up less space in your inventory, which means you can hold more, and it's 600 sell price. This is far more valuable per square, per one of these little squares, than rum by a long shot, and also by sake. So we are going to dump the sake and the rum. We're going to keep the grog because it's nice and valuable. It's 1,000, or actually the sell value is 500. So even that is not as valuable as the pearl urns. So we're going to ditch the grog, and we're just going to load up on these pearl urns because there's tons of these pearl urns. In fact, we might as well just hang on to that until we're full, right? So we can just loot up a bunch of these, fill our inventory up with as many of these as we can, and ditch grog as we need to make room. All right, we managed to loot everything. I will show you in a minute. First things first, we're going to get out here. We're going to try to get past these dudes and get into the water as fast as we can, because those anti-slavers, man, like they may be on our side at some point, but right now, And they're still making work of this camp, so they're basically doing our job for us. Okay, now that we're safe. Traders Guild hostile. No, my God, guys. Just kidding. Obviously. I don't know why these guys moved over here. That's weird. Huh. Okay, let's take a look. We got some rum. We got some grog. We got an extra Nodachi Mark 1, which is worth 6,300. We've got this Samurai Heavy's weapon, which is worth 4,700. We got a little bit of food here, and we got a bunch of pearl urns and some pearl cups. And on Sabouts, we got some sake, rum, and we got a bunch of food. And that's gonna be super helpful because we needed the food. We really did. We got plenty of first aid. So that's kind of what we're sitting at right now. And at this point, we've already looted this building. I don't really feel like we need to check these buildings. We don't need to check the bar. I think I'm very comfortable leaving with what we have now. What is going on over here? There's a pretty good fight over here, or was. Slave hunter capturing a slave. Who did they fight? Just United Cities? Or United Cities, United Heroes? What are they? United Heroes League, that's right. Yeah, so it looks like they just captured some United Hitty. Man, I can't talk right now. United Heroes League heroes. Like, they basically just captured some of them. So what we're going to do is get the heck out of here. And I'm going to head up to that high village, sell all this junk, and then we're going to move on to the next camp. All right, so we made out with quite a bit of money. Look at this, guys. We're already up to 46K. I think the good news is we can go spend that money at Black Desert City. It's a long ways away, but that's where kind of you get the best cybernetics, or the best best limbs, robotic limbs, I guess they're called in this game. So we're gonna do that, but really quickly, just to be sure that we dealt with that camp, I'm going to swing by there. And Sergal is getting quite a bit faster. Now, I had said that I was going to make this person Shaidan, and that was my choice, of course, that I made. But I had someone in the comments actually you know, mentioned to me that they thought maybe Coco Plays MB or Rodamont, who has Rodamont Plays series. Really nice Hiver series out right now. Now, I shouldn't say it's really nice just because I haven't watched it, but look, Rodamont makes really high-quality stuff, so chances are it's a really good series. Now, I haven't had a chance to watch that particular series yet. It's really hard to watch a lot of YouTube when you're making YouTube videos, so I try to make sure that I get, you know, 1 or 2 hours of YouTube in on kind of my favorite people, and right now I've been focusing on Sabout's playthrough, oh, I can't even think about it. The Fogman only playthrough right now, and it's quite amazing. So once that's over, maybe I'll switch over to another playthrough. But I'm going to try to get some more variety in my viewing this week, just so I can watch some Coco Plays MB, and then also, I think I'm remembering that right, it's Coco Plays MB, right? And then the other one is Rodamont. Check out his new series because a viewer had mentioned both of those, and so I'm going to check them out just to see and pick one of those two and add them to the series. And then, of course, Shidan will be my next pick if we don't end up getting some viewers asking me specifically for very specific people. So let's check this out. It looks like it has been sacked, and that's exactly kind of what we were looking for. So let's get in there. I mean, let's just get in there and just see if there's any slaves. All right, we got a slave on the ground here. There's one in Nakoma here too, so we're gonna pick his shackles and then first aid him just to make sure he doesn't die. Gotta love that stinging feeling. You've lost that stinging feeling. Whoa, that stinging feeling. I don't see any others that are immediately obvious. Last time when we freed the other camp, there was some sort of in the building. Let's check the shitter just to be sure. All right, nobody's dropping a duker. What else do we got here? Anybody in here? Lots of bloodstains from our fights, but it doesn't look like we got any other slaves just hanging out in here. So, looks like this is kind of the only guy, and maybe he'll follow us out. Just check over here real quick. Nothing on the walls. Okay, I think we're good. What is this? Are these nomads? They're starving vagrants. I really hope these guys don't pick a fight with us, because I don't want to kill starving vagrants when it isn't necessary. Poor Viticus, man. He's gonna be on the ground if we drop him to fight these guys. Is he just gonna run away? Yeah, I think it looks like he's just gonna run away. So, and then potentially those starving vagrants are gonna. All right, let's get out there and help these. Let's get out there and help them. No. All right, we got to put a Viticus down. Oh. Put down a Viticus. And then let's get all of our dudes in here and help. I mean, I didn't want to necessarily have to do that, but if they're going to go after our guy, then we're going to have to. Oh, there's so many of them, though, guys. Look at this. Sabouts, what are you doing? There you go. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Raikon just coming in like a boss. Just assassinating people from behind. Look at that damage. 108 damage, guys. Just absolutely dominating these dudes. You shouldn't have messed with our homie, okay? You just shouldn't have. There we go. Aviticus knocking people out from the ground with his ninja punch. Oh, man. Just dominating that fight, guys. Is this slave just running away now? Let's see if we can get him healed up. We'll let our guys heal our dudes first. Who are we healing right now? Probably just Sergal, huh? Yeah. Steven Sergal, that should be his name. He should really be the martial artist. Oh, okay, guys. Well, that's that. We'll pick up Sergal and we'll make our move. Go get a leg for Aviticus so he doesn't have to feel so useless being on the ground. Guys, I think we may have found our tanks. We could turn this guy into the Holy Nation for $5 grand. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure he's got tank gear. Look at that. And it's not stamped as Holy Nation gear, I don't think. Now, maybe we could talk to this guy and get him to join us. I'm not really sure. His skills aren't amazing, so let's give it a shot. Let's go talk to him before we knock him out and just see what he says. Because if he tries to fight us... do you sympathize with the Holy Nation? No. Then I say, well met, friend. Would you mind if I... What? Dude, you can't join us. No thanks, don't want to piss off the Holy Nation. Warning, taking on a heretic will piss off the Holy Nation. Yeah, I don't want to do that because this isn't... This playthrough, we're reserving all of our slots for freed slaves. So, but what we are going to do is we're going to borrow his gear. We may never give it back to him, but we're certainly going to borrow it long term. No thanks, don't want to piss off the Holy Nation. A pity. Well, as much as I agree with you, my man, here's the deal. Here's the deal, meatball. Let's see. You've got 100%. Rykon's got a 99%. Let's get some practice on Rykon. Get him. Book. Yeah. All right. So now let's take a look here. Yeah, look at that. See, and I mean, it's kind of junk, but it's better than what he's wearing currently, right? And none of it is going to give him, none of it's going to be a disguise. We don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and do that. Why is he out of trading range? Oh, because Sabouts is actually carrying him. So let's get over there and get that gear all looted up and get it put on Sergal. So now he's got some tank gear, so that's great. It's pretty crappy tank gear, but it is tank gear nonetheless, right? Oh, you know, maybe we'll give him some cool pants too. All right, there we go, guys. Now we've got some better gear on Sergal. It's pretty, still, like I said, still pretty trash, but we got some. And then let's be nice to this guy. Wait, what? Why is it telling me I'm stealing that? That's interesting. I can't actually pick up this piece of gear. There we go. And we're just going to put that back on him just to be nice. I realize that's relative. All right, here we go. All right, we ended up finding a sand ninja who's kind of limping away. We're going to try to get aggro on him and fight him. Now, he doesn't... I should have checked his stats, but I didn't. 45-35, so... He's reasonably strong. I think we should be okay, though. We'll see. Yep, there we go. So he's down. Now, why did I do that? I want to get his pants, because we don't have any useful pants on Sergal, right? So let's take a look with Sabouts here. Yeah, standard grade samurai cloth pants. That is exactly what we wanted. So let's go ahead and give this to him, and then Sergal can have those. Perfect. All right, so I found some tech hunters just wandering through the desert. We're just going to deprive some of them of their loot really fast here. Now, why am I going to do that? Well, we do need better gear on our tank, Sergal. And right now, some of these pieces of mercenary might actually be beneficial. So we're just going to knock out as many of these guys as we can. Oh, what is, who's seeing me? Why is it red? I don't understand what's going on here. Why does that dude see me? How is that even possible with a stealth of 98? That doesn't make any sense at all. All right, well, I guess we're not going to be knocking that dude out. I don't understand what's going on here. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I don't understand why he's detecting us at all. He should not be detecting us whatsoever. All right, so now that we're out of the detection range, we're going to go ahead and loot them with some of this stuff, like that iron hat, right? See, there's no disguise, and that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We don't need all this stuff. Of course, I mean, why not take that? That's amazing. That's what we're looking for right there. I don't think we're going to take the katanas. I guess they are pretty light, so why not even just take them? But we really don't need them. I think we'll skip that, but we're definitely going to take this mercenary plate. That's pretty awesome. All right, we've managed to make it back over here to the Tech Hunter way station that we've been kind of using as our base of operations because we really don't have anywhere that's friends with us, right? We're still clearing out these slave camps. Eventually, we want to clear out one of these cities so that we do actually have a base of operations that we can make use of. Right now, that is not the case, though. So we're going to go in here and sell all the other stuff that we managed to loot. And one thing that I didn't mention is that I actually lost our sleeping bags. I think I must have left them on the ground or something, and then when we zoned out and came back, they just weren't there. But I think I had dismantled them and then left them on the ground. So we're going to go in here and sell, and we don't need to buy any food because we got tons of food. Oh, standard grade. Look at that. I'm not going to be buying maps yet. This is obviously not a map we would actually buy anyway. Well, we would buy it, but that's for something totally different. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything sold. I hung on to these boots So yeah, we'll get everything sold, and then we'll head out. And it doesn't look like they have... Well, we don't have anything to sell, actually. I thought we had looted some weapons, but I guess we didn't. So let's go ahead and get in here and see if they have any sleeping bags for sale. And if they don't, I'm going to leave the party here, and I'll rent a bed if they don't have sleeping bags. I'll probably just rent a bed anyway because they heal faster. Yeah, no beds for sale, guys, unfortunately. But they do have repair kits, which is fantastic, because we do want repair kits and splint kits on everybody. And we don't have a repair kit on Aviticus, and we also don't have a repair kit on Sergal. So I'll go ahead and get them healed up, and then I'll have Sabouts head over to the city, Black Desert City, to pick us up some robot limbs. All right, so we made it to Black Desert City with Sabouts, and we got the rest of the team just chilling over at that way station. So we don't really have enough money to get anything at the scrap house right now. For those of you who don't know, that's where you get the best weapons in the game, other than the Maito, which you can loot from all kinds of enemies in the game, especially with the new weapons dissemination mod. But for now, what we can do, we can come in here and browse with this dude, and he actually, this is where you buy the best robot limbs in the game. Now, I do have an extra mod here, so we do have a little bit better limbs potentially. Like you can see these KLR series legs, those are in the vanilla, right? Lots of HP, hardly anything else. But there's ones that look the same, but they're blue. Now, that's a Berserker's leg. You notice, okay, more health, costs a lot more, but essentially, it's got plus to athletics, so... And it's also got +6 to unarmed bonus. That's really good for a martial artist. And I think a Berserker's arm like that is something that we're probably going to want to grab on Aviticus. So we have just about enough money to grab one of those. I didn't check to see which leg it was, though. It is the left. That's the right. Masterwork Berserker's left. That's great. The only reason I don't want to grab one of those... I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to hinder his stealth and his swimming, but we really don't need to worry about that on him right now. So I think we're just going to grab one of these Berserker's legs and call it a day. But we will come back later for something for Sabouts' arm, right? Because you notice on his arm, he's still got a minus to lockpicking and thievery, and we can actually get him an arm such as, and you notice one nice thing about this mod is that the thumbs are turned different directions. So we know that the left arm is always going to have the thumb that points to the left. So this is going to be a left arm, right? Now let's take a look at some of these arms like these guys, right? The swift arm. Look at that. That's amazing. So there are options like that, and those are right arms obviously, but instead of just the ones that come with it, right, you can get specific arms like power arms. Look at those things. They're awesome. So this mod is really cool. It's called Jui's Limbs, and it's really, really, really awesome. I love this mod. It's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that good leg. Let's just double check the side so I don't buy the wrong one. So we need a left leg, and we're going to get a Berserker's Masterwork left. Oh, right, because I need to buy it on you. There we go. And then we'll just throw that on into his bag. And boom, now we can head back. And actually, because he's a little bit overweight, what I might do is move this stuff around. There we go. And now we're just 1 pound overweight. We're good to go. So we made it out of the acid rain. I just wanted to show you this really quick so you can kind of see. Sabouts, he's taken a fair bit of damage from the acid rain, but not too bad, right? We didn't have any acid protection whatsoever. We ran in there, bought something, and ran out. And so we did take some damage, but, you know, not too much to recover from. It was a total of 85. We got down to 85. All right, cool. We're back. Oh, look at all this. What is this? There might be some loot for us here. I mean, at least stuff we can sell, right? Because we're out of money. Look at that. We got no money. So we might as well take a look at some of these corpses. See if we can get some stuff to sell. Boy, it sure isn't worth crap, is it? Even the weapons are just worth garbage money. Yeah. I mean, it's more than we have, but I mean, it's just stuff that's only selling for 300. I just don't even... It just isn't worth the time it takes to sell it, I don't think. Yeah, it's just all worth 300. Just not really anything that we are interested in. If there were some higher quality weapons that were worth some decent money, why not? And sure, you could argue that, well, why don't I just pick it up anyway? I'm right here next to the store. But at this point, I'm not worried about it. We got food, we got band-aids, we got splint kits, we got robotics kits, and we got everything we need, right? We don't need to worry about money too much because it's not like we're funding an army or anything. So we'll get this limb put on Viticus here. And there you go, buddy. Good to go, good to go. Yeah. And now poor Viticus can walk again. In fact, he's even faster than he was before. Now his stealth is not going to be as good. And the interesting thing is once, if you don't already know this, if he loses both legs, he will not be able to wear shoes. And you can see that he probably is only wearing a shoe on one foot, right? So once he loses both legs, he won't be able to wear shoes at all. But for now, he's good. All right, I'm ended up coming up across this tech hunter here. And he's got a fragment circle. So I just want to see how good it is. Just going to knock him out. Sabouts is just so strong in assassination now, really. So let's just take a look at it. See how good it is. Look at that, dude. It's a Mark II, guys. Like, I am definitely going to take... Oh! Do I already have high grade? I do. And they don't sell for that much. I mean, they're decent. We don't want to take necessarily all of his stuff. But we can certainly take this off of him. Yeah. Oh, and what about that? A reinforced saber. We're using sabers on Sergal. Let's mark 1.15, and 0.15. So that's going to work as strength a tiny bit more. But, I mean, those are just, they're really around the same quality. I'm not worried about that. What we really need to do is at some point replace this thing, because this is actually not even as good as his secondary weapon, but I like the reach. But we do want to replace this crack saber with something better. At least for now, on Sabouts, we're going to go ahead and grab that. And because we don't want to be a total D-bag, we're going to give him a weapon. Actually, he's got a weapon. He can survive just fine. We're going to do that. That's how we're going to roll. But yeah, now we have a fragment circle, baby. And I love fragment circles. They are awesome. Cool. So let's continue on our merry way with our newly found fragment circle. All right, it took quite a while to get here, but we finally made it up to Port South. I'll just show you where it is on the map here in case you've never been there. There is another town up here, but it's not a slave camp. And what we really want to do is destabilize the infrastructure of their government and make sure that they can't feed their troops, right? That's the biggest thing. Oh, man, Port South is looking pretty crazy in terms of size. I think they've got 2 gates, but I have a feeling they have more turrets than what we're used to. But the nice thing is there is water next to it. So if we need to use the water to escape, we can. We're not going to be able to do that once we progress into the desert, which is why I wanted to get these ones out of the way first so that while we're gaining skill, we can actually use that to our advantage since we have such a small team. At some point, we're not going to be able to do that, though, and we'll need more toughness and better stats in order to deal with that. Now, the one thing that I did forget on my way over here is some sleeping bags and also a backpack for Sergal. So I'm going to kind of hang out here with these guys, except for Sabouts. I am actually going to take Sabouts back since he's no longer... Well, he does have a bounty, though, so that's a problem. But that's okay. So I think we'll run over there with Sabouts, even though he has a bounty. Run over to the nearest town. So I think we're going to head over to... I don't remember if Heft has... Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. What I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a Shinobi Thieves Guild, right? Because I want to be able to go buy a Shinobi backpack for Sergal to get rid of this junk backpack he's got so that it doesn't impede his combat speed. And, yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I don't care. And it also has a little bit better... it has a little bit better of a encumbrance reduction, right? So instead of a 50%, it's got a 60%. But it does weigh a little bit more, but whatever. It's going to have a better reduction, and so we're going to work on that with him. So we'll go get that, and I will grab some sleeping bags, and then I will be right back to start this siege out. All right, we made it over to Heft. This is quite dangerous in a way because he has a $15,000 or $16,000 or cats bounty. So if he gets caught, there's certainly going to be going after him. So what we're going to try to do is get in here while stealthing and then talk to this vendor without getting arrested, I hope. We're going to sell this Naginata katana, or Naginata rather. To reduce our weight a little bit, we're going to need to get some of those sleeping bags, right? And those are going to weigh us down, so we're going to need to do that. Maybe I should buy some food while we're here, but we're just not going to have inventory room for anything if I do that. So now that we've done that, we'll need to get us some sleeping bags. I'll need to search around town and find those, which is going to be quite dangerous. But if we do end up getting caught, I'll bring you guys back in. So we'll go ahead and turn sneak back on, and then continue looking around town. And then we're going to head over to the Shinobi Thieves Tower, which I believe is up here. Is that it? No, that's the General Shop, which is a Trader's Guild. Oh, man, we are just in dangerous territory, dudes. I thought there was a Shinobi Thieves Tower here. I was certain that there was. Looks like... Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, we'll head in there first and see if we can find some sleeping bags. Oh, there's not going to be any sleeping bags in there. But maybe we can get the backpack first off. All right, so it turns out that the General Shop will... they're aggro to us because they're Traders Guild, and we're finally KOS to the Traders Guild now. So we can't really buy from them unless we get in here and steal. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to get upstairs and see if we can access... you know, maybe there's a sleeping bag laying around. I'm not really sure. Let's just take a quick look here. I don't see anything, guys. Let's get up here. Oh, there's a guy right there, though. Maybe we can get around behind him? I don't know. I think, if anything, the stuff that we're going to want to get is going to be up here. So let's see if we can get up here and get this guy knocked out real quick. Okay, he's knocked out. Ooh, look at that saber, guys. That's a nice saber. That is a nice saber. We might take that. I don't know yet. At the very least, we're certainly going to pick these chests and see what they got in here. Since they won't sell to us, I guess we'll just steal stuff from them. Yeah, we're not interested in any of that stuff. Look at all that grog. Rare. We're not here for the money, though, are we, guys? We are here for the friggin' sleeping bags, because how are we going to siege a camp without sleeping bags? There's just no way. All right, so far we've checked everything upstairs, haven't found anything. We're going to come back down here and knock out this guard if we can without being seen. All right, he's out. And then we'll check this stuff as well. I'm just looking at their gear, too. That blue-ringed saber upstairs is quite nice. So let's just take a look here. See if we can find anything in these containers. Now, there was plenty of valuable stuff in those other containers, but no sleeping bags. So it looks to me like we're just not going to have any luck here. Yeah, I haven't seen a single sleeping bag, so it just doesn't seem like that's going to be something that we're going to be able to walk away with. But I think what we can walk away with is this guy's weapon, because he's got a nice ringed saber that would be really nice for our tank. Now, it's not going to have the reach that we're looking for that cracked saber has, but it is a saber nonetheless. So, and we've got a 100% chance to steal it now, right? Because we knocked out both of those dudes. So let's see what our weight's at once we grab that thing. 42 out of 46, very nice. We're still at full speed and full stealth. Just to show you real quick what was in these things. You already saw that one. Look at this, guys. Look at how many robotics components are in there. I mean, if we were on a stealing run to actually, like, sell stuff, look at all this stuff. Like, that's so much money's worth. I mean, look at all these kits and everything. You know, chainmail sheets. Like, this is a gold mine. So, I think on the way out, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to knock out these guards, right? I don't know if we can knock these guys out fast enough, but we're going to try it. We're going to get down here and we're going to try it, because, I mean, we can run out of here if we need to. Come on, I'm hoping we can hit them when we go by. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Oh, nope, that is not going to work. Okay, We got to get out of here. And I just hope, yeah, we didn't get hit anywhere that's super vital. Come on, dude. Get running before you get hit a bunch. Okay, so he got hit in the chest, which is certainly dangerous. Now we need to get him out of this gate. Yeah, we need to get him out of here quick. I think there's only one. Is there only one gate here? I thought there were two. There are two. Okay, so we're going to get him over here. Come on, run, buddy, run. And I'm hoping the stealth doesn't break before he gets outside. Now, his stealth is still at 100, so we should be able to get out of here. Okay, okay. Cool. Looks like we're doing good so far. Come on. We got to get out of here before any turrets are on our ass. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? There we go. We made it. Okay. Now we need to just get away from this town as soon as autosave decides to stop doing its thing. And get over here and heal up so that we don't bleed anymore and take more injury. And then I'm going to have to go look into getting some at another town. Okay, we're going to go ahead and heal ourselves. All right, now I'm going to go check Shobutai. Because I checked the vendor here. I checked the tower. And there wasn't anything there either. So, but we have to have sleeping bags, guys. We just have to. We don't have a choice. I also just realized that I had left Raikon and the rest of the group over here with nothing to eat. There's no food at all. So we're going to have to get them. I'm going to take Raikon over to Sabouts and trade the loot, right? So I'm going to move all the food over, except for maybe a couple pieces, 1 or 2 pieces, and also the ringed saber. And then I'm going to head back with Raikon so he can regroup with Aviticus and Sergal and drop that food off and drop the saber off. All right, jackpot. We got into the Shinobi Thieves in Shobutai, and they had 1 Thieves backpack, and we went ahead and bought that. Okay, so we got Raikon into town. We switched all the gear up, so now he's got everything that we want to take back. Oh, did they see him? I feel like, I mean, it went red, but it looks like we're good. Okay, so I'm going to run him back over to meet up with Sergal and handle that. Ooh, but, you know, before we do that, guys, we should probably knock out... Ooh, I don't know that we can. That's a Sand Ninja Junin, boys! I mean, I feel like we should probably try to knock him out, but with a 36% chance, it's not that likely. Nope, failed. Time to run. So, yeah, we'll get him running back over here. Hopefully he can make it before he... Come on! I hate how long it takes to recover. It's kind of a bummer, really. Yeah, it looks like the Sand Ninja's not going to catch him, so that's good. Go ahead and turn sneak back on. Sneak. Come on. How can he see us from there in a sandstorm? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get him healed up. Band-aid himself. Oh, he's running after us anyway. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, we might be able to take him, I'm sure, but I don't want to chance that right now because I want Raikon to get back over to the group. And then Sabouts, I'm going to go ahead and find and steal some extra stuff in town. Specifically some sleeping bags, right? I'm going to wait until dark, and then I'm going to sneak into that building, and I'm going to steal. Well, you know me, guys. I like to not leave well enough alone, so we're going to take our 39% chance. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He turned around, and we went back for him, so he chased us forever, man. Oh, look at that. We got a splint kit. That's something I actually need, so that's great. I mean, nothing worth a huge amount of money or anything, so... Now, I mean, that is actually pretty valuable. But I don't know that we need that right now. Although... That's 2 kilograms. How much does this weigh? Oh, that's only 1 kilogram. Why wouldn't we take that? We should just take that. And it is a katana, right? So it's not better than what he's got, but it is certainly something we can sell. And whatever. Let's take this too. That Sand Ninja doesn't need those. But nothing else is really any good. So we'll leave all that. Yeah, we'll just leave all that for him. He can martial art it from now on. So we'll get Raikon back over to the group. And it's just about nighttime. So Sabout should be pretty good soon to head over to this adventure shop. Travel gear, whatever it is. It's too bad that it's tech hunters, but I don't think it'll matter once we take this city. Alright, it's finally nighttime. And Raikon has already rejoined the other group, and he's ready to provide them with food. And he has already fed them, so you can see their little arrows going to the right instead of to the left. So they have been fed, and they've got plenty of food. And Sabouts will have enough food that he can get back. Oh, that's interesting. Why is this door not locked? I wonder if they're not asleep yet. That's what it looks like. Oh, here we go. It's locked now. So they had just shut it and then ended up locking it. All right, so let's get that door open. There we go. Go ahead and get inside. See what we got. Now, there's a tech hunter right there. We got any sleeping bags just laying around? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get in here. Get that door closed. And because the arm makes us worse at lockpicking and thievery, let's go ahead and take that off of there. Now, what's our weight at? We got 20 pounds, so we got plenty. And I think we got enough space, too. So, what I'm going to want to do is get over here and knock out Harlow. Really? You're just going to stop there? You're not going to knock out Harlow? Oh, he's stuck. I guess he was stuck on something. Wait, what? Why does he only have a 59% chance to stealth KO him now? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, man. I don't understand. Is it because we took the arm off? I don't know, guys. Let's try that really quick. I don't think so, because it doesn't say anything. It is. Okay, so having one arm apparently makes it so you can't knock somebody out as easily. All right. He's knocked out. Let's just take a look at it. Look at that, guys. A Mark III ringed saber. That is way better than the other saber that we have. And we're going to go ahead and grab that. You know what I didn't do is check the stealing chance, and it is 100%. Okay. Let's see how long he's going to be knocked out for here. He's going to be knocked out for 200 seconds, so that's good. And then we got another guy over here that we want to get knocked out real quick. Okay, he's out. See if he's got anything that we absolutely want. No, definitely not. Okay, how long is he going to be out for? Let's take a look. 165 seconds. Auto save for the win. Let's see. Okay, so there's really nothing else. Okay, let's get up here and just sort of pick these chests and take a look and see if there's anything valuable inside of them. And we're really not here to, like, steal and sell. We're just here to basically find some sleeping bags. Although, why wouldn't we take that, right? Because we can just consume it immediately. All right. Let's get over here and take a look. Nothing. Let's get over here. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and loot the rest of this place and see if we can find anything that remotely resembles a sleeping bag. Alright, so we looted the entire store and there was not a single sleeping bag to be found. So we're going to continue to look at other shops in town while we still have some time left. And see if we can find somebody that's got one in their store, like this place. And then I think... there's this, but that's the machinist shop. All right, well, I'll look around town and see if I can find anything, guys. All right, guys. I didn't have any luck at all. I looted everything in Shobutai. In fact, I actually made out with a few things that I can sell, a few weapons here and there. You know, looted a couple guards, etc. But we just don't. There just isn't. There weren't any sleeping bags anywhere in town. It looked like a lot of the shops had been destroyed and whatnot. So and it also looked like maybe they didn't have as much inventory. I'm not really sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to United Cities territory and just buy some sleeping bags and sell all this gear that I kind of looted. And then we're going to get back to Port South, right? And we're going to start sieging Port South and kind of get that cleared out. And that's our next step. And guys, we're going to do that in the next episode. So thank you all so much for stopping by and watching this video with me today. I had a ton of fun surviving the desert with you guys again today and trying to make our way across the desert. And I can't wait to see you all in the next episode of Kenshi Celebrity Slaves. Love ya!